I heard you all were looking for me. Oops, yeah. Ain't nothing like gas station coffee. Period. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I was surfacing and not looking for much. Y'all already know me, right? Wasn't looking for much. But look here, check this out. It seemed as though Tasha Kaden got herself in some hot water. Y'all know how I do. Now, personally, many people were surfacing all over the internet and they're still doing it. But one thing I did realize is everybody got the same story. It's just a different scenario of how they telling it. It's just different pictures of how they telling it. But everybody got the same story, but the truth be told, ain't nobody said nothing about this. Now, we're wondering if Tasha K had paid somebody. I'm going to say that again. We're wondering if Tasha K had paid somebody. Because as y'all already know, Officer A, information far as computer and laptop, all that was seized. Period. They wanted to see what kind of contact was made with Tasha K. Well, Tasha K admitted it herself. And I know y'all ain't gonna believe me. I know y'all ain't gonna believe me. But many watches her videos but don't hear what she's saying. I'm going to prove that to you. That's why I had to fly in. You already know me. Everybody talking that same crap. Period. So I'm going to ask that you share this video, like this video, leave a comment, and be respectful in the comment section below. And if you go over to Tasha K, please don't throw no hate. You need to send a prayer. Period. Okay? Because, see, Tasha K put her foot in her own mouth in this video. But you're not going to believe me until you see it. So I had to come up and add a clip to it. Just so it can, all that I said can marinate. Because as y'all already know, like I said, picture, videos, everything, contradicted stories. Y'all already know it. Huh? It's all over the place. But I hope that you sit back and enjoy this little video that I put together. Because if you don't know me, I like to bring a little bit of entertainment to the YouTube streets. That's it. Period. Don't hate me for my music because that's how I vibe. Every channel is different. And that's how I vibe. I like the little music intro that I throw in there. I like it. Stop. And I ask that you ride the waves with me. But come on anyway. Let me show you what I got. I ain't got no more time to keep talking. Period. And I'm working on other things. All aboard. As you already know. Got to get in the field for the Don't hate me for my music. Just follow me. I got news to play. Here's another episode of Caught on Video. Y'all, Lord Jesus, did y'all see it? Come on. Well, it seems as though Tasha K may have put her foot in her own mouth. But you're not going to believe me unless you see the video. Well, I was laying back chilling watching Tasha and Chelsea and Storm Moreau, y'all know, and they was just chit-chatting away, and Chelsea reflected back on when Tasha K and her was working together, and Tasha fired her a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? It was just, kind of caught Tasha off guard, but you gotta go look at the video to see the disposition Tasha was put in. As we flow back into this replay, you can see Tasha's response. You see it? Well, there you go. Okay. So now, as they continue talking and sharing information, Tasha began to defend herself really kind of like tough. And she wanted to let people know that if you fool with her, you definitely were going to get paid. I thought I I was hearing things wrong. But clearly I wasn't. Miss though, Miss Chelsea took to the platform to tell Tasha K a few words, period. That's what it was. It turned out to almost be like they were bashing Tasha.
Ever gotten, you know me, I would have done interviews, I would have wrote a book on it. But the only reason I have never been able to really do you dirty anytime you fired me.
Did you hear that part? Did you hear that?
Because anytime you fired me, you kept paying me for work that I've already put in previously. And that kind of showed me what type of character you were.
It was at that moment that Tasha K confessed to something that a lot of people need and want answers to, such as the feds. Did she pay for services? And I mean the rendered service for R. Kelly. You know what them documents that the FBI or the feds is saying that she got a hold to? Well, y'all just take a listen. You already know she never stopped giving interviews, and she's talking to whoever that's willing to talk. And there's nothing wrong with that when you're building a platform out of honesty. But y'all already know the feds said what they said, period, right? So here we got Tasha K around here spilling nothing but tea, right? So accurate tea is seen as though. But will she face charges? Who knows? But let me tell you what she did say while the FBI is pulling Officers A information to investigate that person on a quiet tip, which they already spoke on, which means they got enough evidence to even speak on it. For them to even speak Tasha's name, they must have something as well. But Tasha herself spilled the beans on herself. Yes, indeed, she did. She spilled the beans simply by saying these words here.
You kind of
Anybody that's in my circle gets paid. If I have to go into my savings to pay you, I'm going to pay you.
Clearly, you heard that. She said anybody in her circle, she's going to pay. She's going to pay you, huh? You can see the feds get involved after the ex-prisoner officer suspected of leaking R. Kelly jail communication to the blogger Tasha K. Well, y'all, I don't know if y'all paid attention, but Tasha been under investigation apparently since November the 22nd, 2019. That is facts. I am not just joking when I say that, because I am reading here the Chicago paper. Like, it clearly states, the answer according to a recent unsealed federal search warrant may lie within blogger named Tasha K. It's the search warrant part for me, okay? So, like, let me show you this. The officer named in this warrant as Officer A is accused of illegally accessing Kelly's private information while he was an inmate in Chicago. Now, y'all, if she faces charges, and you just heard me read it, what do you think? Clearly, Officer A is accused of illegally accessing Kelly's private information. And they also was investigating Tasha K at the current time too, since November the 19th. So I'm sure Tasha K was notified. She just didn't tell it to us because she speak on other people's business while people are speaking on her business. But you know how this goes when it comes to the YouTube streets. It is clearly obvious that Officer A is accused of illegally accessing Kelly's private information. And it is also obvious and been observed by the feds that she shared it with Tasha K. And you already know. You remember when she told us about a lie unchallenged? Y'all already know. She hasn't said a single thing. Is it true? Because like I said, proof is in the pudding. Sometimes you gotta read between the lines. Huh? Y'all already know. And I showed you what it was. Tasha Clay said she paid for services. So as she tried to convince him to give us the statement, throwing up her hands and different things, and tell him that his children would go to school, just all kind of crap just to get him to speak on his situation. But the truth be told, she has not spoken on her situation. In fact, the F.E.D said when they went to speak with her, she wasn't available. And as you know, her baby has been sick. So, did Tasha K pay somebody? Well, if you know like I know, it's in the video. So, click like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell. This is Biba. As you know, you can call me Biba. Don't forget to turn off your televisions. Peace, love, and happiness.
You kind of
Anybody that's in my circle gets paid. If I have to go into my savings